I was watching this show on Netflix called Later Daters, and this is a show, a dating show, sort of like The Bachelor. And in this particular show, there are people over 50 who are being set up on dates. And they go out with different people, they're matched up, and there was a particular couple that stood out to me, Willie and Anise. Anise, I think she's 60, and Willie was about 52 years old. So they get matched up, they meet at the restaurant, and at one point Anise asks Willie, who is 52, how do you feel about dating an older woman? And I just thought that was interesting because I'm like, Willie is only about several years your senior. And after 35, I would say, does it really matter? It doesn't matter. And it's like, you're both the same age, 52, 55, 60, there is just something about aging that, why is it such a stigma around it? Because I think it's so beautiful to be aging gracefully. And I really do think that when you've reached a certain point in your life, the lines, the body cracks, the sounds that emote from the body. I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. And we all age, we all go through different growing pains in our lives. And I think that stigma just has to go. Because I think if you're 35 and over, you're old. You're older, and it's fine. But I think it's just societal norms that tells us, oh my gosh, what have you done with your life? Or if you haven't done anything with your life, or you think you haven't done anything with your life yet, you start to compare yourself to everyone else around you, to everybody else. And it's just like, age gracefully. There's nothing wrong with aging beautifully and being at peace with yourself. Like just now, there was saliva that just came out of my mouth. I mean, it happens. Who cares? But I think that it's just a part of our lives. And we had to remember that even at to be considered young in that sense of the word, it's like below 35, whether you're a man or a woman. Because at 35, you're pretty much shaped already. You're pretty much settled into who you are. I mean, even more so as you approach 40s, and even more so as you approach, get older. You're settled in who you are. And you already pretty much know how, how to react in certain situations, where you stand in certain situations. So I think that aging gracefully is a beautiful thing. There is so much joy because you begin to not care what other people think about you. You begin to really know what your values are, depending on your life experiences, because unfortunately, everyone who gets older doesn't necessarily become wiser. But I think that what you've been through definitely shapes who you are. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that's a beautiful thing. So, aging gracefully is joyful. And I love it. I love it because I have no regrets in my life. Now, when I say that, sure, are there some things that could have been adjusted a little bit that I could have done differently? Sure. But I believe that all experiences that I've had in my life, they were on purpose. They were on purpose. And there is a thing with feeling like, not feeling like it's too late to do anything, too late too late to change careers, too late to change jobs, too late to change your friend circle or the people that you hang around. And that's what aging gracefully is about. It's about appreciating the changes that take place around you and in your body and in your thought patterns. You can change your mind about a lot of things, about your belief systems and everything. there is space for that. So I just thought that that was so interesting on that show because art definitely imitates life and life imitates art. So I just thought that was it made me chuckle a bit when I saw that. It was like, how do you feel about dating an older woman? And you guys are both the same. It doesn't matter after the age 35. It doesn't. But I'm so glad that you've listened to me rant. I had to get on here and just say that. I'll be doing more of these little clippings and just sharing about aging gracefully. And that's what I do on this channel. I talk about aging parents, talk about aging gracefully, and I do talk about that book, that special book every now and then, because my plan this year is to really reread all of the books on my shelf and begin to donate the ones that I don't read annually, because there is the library, there is that, and there are exchanges that I would love to do with my friends and my family, book exchanges, without having to spend a whole lot of money on things that could definitely be traded. But yeah, so I thank you so much for listening to me rant, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.